Alright, we got ourselves a cursed submission here. And it is described as... Well, there's a follow-up comment that describes it as a certified Hood Curse Classic. And the main comment just says they hate Wildenton. And I agree, I kind of hate Wildenton too. And I really don't like this combo, even though technically it's the classic Rat Trap combo. I literally have never pulled it off in Monster Train 2, though. I don't know what it is about the game. It just seems like so much harder to actually pull that off. Hold on, I'm already getting distracted here. Anyway, we got a lot of people have done it so far. It's Tinglicious has beaten it, and Lustrous has beaten it, but it has taken out Pizza Nile and Abel. Malicka's Shifting Pyre is, I'm going to guess, not be so kind to us. Just a wild guess, because if it was kind to us, it would not be a certified Hood Classic. Okay, these starters are not great. The bosses, we got Entropy yet again. Pyre Hunter, haven't seen him in a while, I think, and Damage Shield, haven't seen him in a while. Those, I mean, these bosses aren't necessarily too bad, but we'll see what this has in store with us. Molded, I normally like to see it, but not really here when we already have primitive molds, so probably not. Yeah. Glimmer sucks. And Lady of the Reform is only really super useful with the Paraffin Enforcer. She's alright though. She has technically performed for me pretty well, but that could be outlier. Okay, we are offered Strangler at least. I had figured maybe we wouldn't get offered Strangler, but we do at least get offered Strangler, so Wildenton should be hopefully useful. Yeah, I mean, these are like good artifacts on their own, but not here. Like, we already have Strangler, so Root Split Mask is like completely useless. Volatile Gauge in this combo is just so bad. Like, there's no good high cost cards. I mean, there's like one or two, but it's not worth taking a gauge for. It's not like Umbra or any of the new clans. Umbra, Hellhorn, clans like that just have so many good high cost cards. It might still be okay to take the gauge, honestly, because it just means we hit cards more often. If I do get like a Molten Encasement, we want to hit it as much as possible. Taking it early also means I can eventually get double Ember upgrade without much downside. Yeah, we'll do the gauge, because I mean I don't gain any value otherwise. I think I can make this be valuable in most cases. Titan Skin 1, huh? It seems fine. I don't really like going against this boss, but what are you gonna do? Well, Titan Skin 1 shouldn't change that much. Yeah, Primitive Mold does suck to start with. Well, we definitely do this. The next question is, do I even play these stewards? I feel like I don't. You know, this... even that was... Maybe I should put her down here. My thought is, like, I want to get one of these Spear Stewards into the death pool ASAP, so I don't just sit on my ass not playing Primitive Molds, right? Because that's the only way I can really scale other than Root Seeds here. So I don't think I play these. We need to keep our Reform pool just to that Steward, and then eventually Wildenton. Of course, we don't draw either of the Stewards at the start. That sucks. Well, whatever. It's actually pretty bad to not draw them there. We finally draw one. I could do that for the heal and minor damage, and then what else are we going to do here? She's going to go into the pool as well, but that's fine. We want her in the pool. I don't want to play these other dudes. boss is gonna have so many tanks in front of it. Okay, this is fine. We'll just go like this. We're gonna go you here. Here? 16. 20. Yeah, it's actually better there, I think. Then you'll go there. This should be fine, because whoever we draw here, we'll put behind. And they'll have damage, and she'll keep them with burnout. You'll have 29. You'll have 25. I think this is better. Nice. I didn't think it would kill. I thought we needed one more round, but okay, we get through that. Yeah, this is why we don't love Gauge here. Steel Enhancer, already bad at a 0 cost, and much worse at a 1.5 cost. Kinda think we just don't take anything here, honestly. Permafrost is not good with the Gauge. At least the Calcified Embers aren't too bad to take with Gauge, but Malicka's, man, you're on permanent hiatus here. No more. I'm not giving you S tier anymore. So many holdovers. I know that this is going to be what the seed is. Just holdover after holdover. That's the only thing I can think of that's going to screw me here. I mean, I do need to get through the next ring. I mean, there's probably there's no way we're going to go to this Merchant of Magic, so, you know, I could maybe take this for a Spell Chain, even though Spell Chain's not that good. At a 1.5 cost, I can't cost reduce it. I don't even like that. I think we just skip here. Go to the right. Awoken sucks. And these aren't great either. We got a multi-striking Entombed Explosive. We got a molded with Holy Stone, which honestly with the Gauge might be alright. It can come in at higher cost and I can just heal with it. But I'm Strangler, so do I really need health? I mean, if they're leaking, I'm dead anyway. And then Wicklash, of course, has a Smolder Stone, which is super useful for me when I totally, you know, want to replay it and draw it a bunch with Gauge. I mean, I guess I can get Consume Remove, but again, like, there's no way I'm hitting that magic. This magic, maybe, is probably fine. So, yeah, but given there's no steel here, we're definitely hitting this steel. I could probably take the Wicklash speculatively, though. It, of course, has an Ember attached. Any other magics? Good. Not really. I mean, this one has Pyre Remains, which is useless for us, but Alcove might be alright. But it's the opposite of Vortex. Arms is most likely shitty. I mean, Merchant Arms only really Bloodthirsty Blade is good, and even that one's maybe a little too late. Like, we're just not going to hit Arms, because it's really just Bloodthirsty Blade or bust. There's nothing else good for us. Because it's MT1, MT1. Alright, we'll take the Wicklash. Maybe it works somehow. We gotta go to the right here. Granted, the Awoken units suck, but... A Large Stone, at least we can put Large Stone on something, and it'll get us through the next ring. Ideally, we want the Animus of Will. We don't even want the Sweepers, because we already have one. And obviously the Hollows are useless. Alright, we get the Animus of Will at least. Of course, we have Malicka's, so we can only put Large Stone on it. But that's probably fine. It sucks because it doesn't actually fit on the floor with our Wildentin, but... It's potential that this... honestly, we may not end up using Wildentin. Plus, there's always Drip Fall we could still hit, and then Restoring Retreat if we want to overstack the floor. You know, we have options here, but definitely we're doing the Large Stone here. That's the entire reason we went over here. I think some extra health here is fine. Maybe, hopefully a Tight Knight at some point. We got the Gauge. We should be able to do that, right? Alright, how do we want to do this? course, these fucking come at 3 and 2. So annoying. Can't even play both of them. I will obviously play this. I just don't know what the ordering here is. So Knights of Entropy. Yeah, this is shitty. Well, it's Knights of Entropy, so they got that big group at the bottom. I think we gotta go like this, and then this. Do not play the Shield Stewards. Do we do this again? Because I want... I don't think so. We gotta play this. Let's just do this. Do I put you there and just... Let's see. 2... She'll burn out, but I could just hit her with Wicklash. And then that should be able to kill the boss, right? I mean, this is a giant unit. That should be fine. So we'll just do... that. I guess that. Yeah, let's do this. Probably just keep Wildenton in the pool, is my thought. I don't know. Or do we just get these out of the pool so I can hit root seeds on Animus as much as possible? Do we want these units to come up? Could be pretty rough to have them paired with the boss. Yeah, I don't think we want to. It's like I could, yeah, let's let them come up. And this is shitty no matter what, because now you're going to take a bunch of damage. But what are you going to do? I'll do this at least to kill the backliner. That's at least a fine play. We may need to play like Wildenton with this. I think we're killing here though, right? Okay, yeah. We're killing here just barely. Jesus. What the hell is that? Let's give these guys a love tap anyway. Well, this is why we go to Merchant of Steels. We still hit the nuts here, and we barely got through. Like, that's the best unit we could have got with the best upgrade we could have got. Oh my gosh. You guys were not kidding. You're gonna just consume remove every useful card. And just shit like this. Awoken is so bad. Alright, Intrinsic Dripfall though. That is legit. It feels a little shitty to give up this Hollow Drippings, but definitely this. We're gonna fill our deck up with Calcified Embers, I guess. Maybe we can get Dante. I haven't seen Dante in ages. So we do want to consume remove on Wicklash. I also would not mind a spell chain on the Dripfall. Then I can actually put like Animus plus something else, maybe a Paraffin Enforcer. The Awoken Banner is almost certainly useless for us. So really though, that's about it. I don't know. Consume remove. And consume remove, I don't even know if it goes on Wicklash. I get more or less the same benefit out of Razor Sharp Edge. Granted, yeah, I lose -2 health, but we're putting it on an Animus of Will that's large stoned. And there's not even like sweepers. So probably do that on the thing. Okay, double stack. Spell chain. So we'll spell chain that. Now I can fit another unit no matter... yeah, these suck. No thank you. Could help a little bit with our health. This is not so bad. I mean, this is probably the call, because I have these glimmers, like I can just use vanilla glimmers with my conduit to help there. So we'll do that. That's one of the few times I'm taking that. I think we need it though. We need that damage increase, because we're not getting potentially much otherwise. if I re-roll, is this going to fuck me over? It potentially could. It's probably not worth me potentially fucking myself over. Yeah. Sucks. I don't think we take that then. It was worth the shot, 50-50 at consumer move. At least with the bloodletter, it's not like the worst thing, but sure. I need to check something. Alright. Do I just remove stuff? Because right now, these guys are just unplayable. At least one of them is unplayable. Let's remove one of them. With the bloodletter, maybe they're okay, but... Let's set up on the mid floor, I'm thinking. That way, since I'm going to be dazed, turn 1... I don't know, though, Pyre Hunter maybe makes me want to set up bottom. Yeah, never mind. Pyre Hunter makes me want to set up bottom. So we'll do this. Bring you down, and I guess bring you down just to save our health. Unless I want to get this going. I probably don't. Do that. That. Ah, oh, you fucker, you multi-strike. What an absolute bastard. What an absolute bastard. Would I pay 5 pyre health to remove this? I think I would. Volatile gauge, on top of just everything, volatile gauge costs are coming in at such bullcrap. 44 by 3 should be pretty good. I forgot to put plus 10 damage on the Glimmer. That's probably fine. Honestly, I may need every bit of gold that I can. Alright, I'm gonna save some pyre health here, though. We should be able to finish him off with reform stuff. Good to know we just have continually the worst RNG possible, whatever. Hallowed Hall. Oh my god, dude. Are you now? I'm just like, now I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, seriously. Okay, Malicka is now F tier. Like, we're doing a reversal here. You go from S to F. No more for you. Imagine me putting that next to Pyre of Dominion. What an idiot I am. I mean, you gotta be kidding me, right? I mean, I can't even consumer move it that comfortably because I can't hold it over. It might still be okay to have as like a permafrosted thing. Even then, I don't think so. I think we're just bricking here. I could still take a one and done sacrificial res to get rid of the vengeful shards, but that's also with gauge so bad because I'll almost certainly get rid of good stuff too. But maybe with entropy it's not so bad. I can even get rid of some of those curses without having to sap my guys. That's the only thing remotely useful here. And I could get a pretty big draft into the pool, which might be okay. I guess this is the call. Sacrificial res. Yeah. Okay, Paraffin Enforcer. That's a big one. We'll definitely take that. This we want. We can get burnout to most of our people, and that is the unit we want for sure. Endless we don't care about, but... So left or right here? I could still use another remnant unit, like another Paraffin Enforcer or another something. And then I can get Titanite maybe, multi-strike. I think we go left. There's just not good artifacts either. Dualism here maybe. $57 attack. Tempted to take this. I think we take that. And I could maybe smidge on that. We should go dualism here though. Or I could do it there, but I think we'd rather have a Titanite if we could. Yeah, this is all still a little awkward. Damn. I don't know that I buy a large stone here. Oh wow, Wickstone does 15 attack now? I didn't realize that. That's more, that's the same amount as large stone. I don't think we do it though because there are other steels I'm hitting. Not getting the quick kind of sucks here. I think we just go here. I'd still, even though I'm not getting multi-strike, it's not the end of the world. I'd probably just go full. I'm not going to incant that much, so it sucks, but it is what it is. Let's get rid of one of these. Alright, we definitely want to set up on the bottom then. Multi-strike here should be fine. Coming at bullshit costs, of course. Why wouldn't they? And we want you if we're going to get any of them. Put you up there. Alright, at least we got that. Let's go you first, you in the very back, and then not much else to do here. I need to Wicklash that, I guess. Nah, probably Wicklash the Animus of Will. Oh, you're dying, huh? You into the pool. I definitely need to get a heal. There should be a plethora of them. Well, this is going to be the world's shittiest shit show ever. Let's go here and here. We're gonna have to like reposition to the mid floor, I guess. You're burning out anyway. Oh, I can't even play you, fuck. I just need to get that guy out of the pool, I think. You, since you're just going to be around. This fucking whore. Here, let's go you in front. Get you down. I need to get Lady of the Reformed in front, unless I just put that in. I think we just put Lady of the Reformed in front. Keep the Reformed pool as clean as we can. Alright, we get molded, so we should be good here. Whew. What a seed. Yeah, this seed sucks. And then why does this have consume remove? Why? Like, I would... this would be so much better if it did not consume remove. I think we still take it. God, though, this seed sucks. Oh my god, this sucks. These cards are horrible. This is why I'm always hesitant to say that Melting Remnant is really that good. It's like... they have some of the worst seeds, even in the first game. Even in the first game, I was never on board with calling them the best clan. For me, it was Hellhorn in the first game. Actually, it was Wormkin, but Hellhorn was like closely behind. And I think Melting Remnant has too many seeds like this. It's just like, dude, try to help us somehow. Like, none of this is good. Yeah, Memento Mori is such a bad card. How are we going to lose units? Just can't take it. We literally add like nothing of real value there other than maybe the Pyrogrow. Like, and we're already just barely scraping by. It's not a good sign. We gotta go to the right though. Now we have to shoot for the stars. Titanite should be huge here. Reroll for multi. Okay, we do at least have multi. Let's check first if we're going to get, maybe, somehow a Pyrostone housing. Because I'd much rather have that on... Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. I kind of like this. It's 20 damage to my Animus of Will, plus the slaying could get to a point where I'm actually able to refill the room as stuff dies, so... that probably beats the Boiler Room, and Spell Sanctum is a joke. Let's do that. And then we'll add multi here. And I think we need to still aggressively remove some stuff. I don't mind the Shield Steward because every now and then I just play it out at top, but I do mind these. These are unplayable at this point. So let's use all of our gold unless we think we need it. I should probably save some for this Merchant of Magic coming up, unless I'm hitting this Vortex. What do we even have at the Merchant of Magic other than Consume Remove? If it's just Consume Remove, I mean, the damage and the Glimmer would be alright. But if it's just Consume Remove, I guess a Spell Chain on the Wicklash at this point might be good to get both the Animus and the Paraffin Enforcer having it. Let's save our money then. I could actually Hellvent the Hefshammer. Put one of them on Stranglewonden, because that will steal some kills. I don't mind that. The other option is to do the Drip Fall, which is not horrible either. Drip Fall I like. I think I like this better. Plus I just find it faster. We may go to the Merchant of Arms though, now that we have that. At least I can play all of these units. I don't even know if Paraffin Enforcer is better than the other card here, though. There's not many squishies here, so we'll put this here for now. Get you in there. Let's just give you this then, because I don't want to sap this shit. Yeah, let's do this. Just get rid of those cards. Titan Knight's doing some work here. I already sat myself once. Let's not do it again. Right, we have some pip space now. It does suck that we're losing some of our stuff, but whatever. Oh, I had the trap. What am I? No, I didn't play the trap. Okay. Right, now that we got the space, I can put you in front. That's huge. Give you some more damage. Put this into the pool, I guess. I mean, I could have. Why didn't I just put it down there? Alright, that guy's dead. And we'll just let it happen then. Alright, well, that Caverns was pretty good. We're looking better now. Awake with an Ember and a useless upgrade. Permafrost is so bad with Gauge, because it's like, you either play it because it's cheap, or it's not cheap and it's stuck being not cheap. I could take the Restoring Retreat, which is potentially okay. I don't know, it would be nice to... I feel like with these Hef's Hammers, healing is less needed, because I'm just simply going to replay the Lady of the Reformed as it dies, and that's like an okay play to make. And this is maybe just better for all of that. Memories of Melted. Wax and Spike, pretty good here. I do want everything to have Burnout. And then the Paraffin Enforcer now becomes a potential dupe. Nah, that's pretty good. That was a good set of stuff. Do we need Pyre Health? We're getting it here and here, so probably not. Probably just go to the right. I don't mind deployable one of these, and I think we'll get rid of the Shield Steward at this point, because if I get too many things deployable, I am going to run out of space in my deployable hand. Let's see if we can get maybe like a quick dagger to pair with it. We don't have a room right now. Boiler room's acceptable. We'll take it. The silence room would be better, but whatever. Oh, BT Blade. Damn, it's pretty late for that. I don't know, Fight Club might be a bit good too. I think I like the boiler room over it though, and BT Blade is late, but I might. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, we want to merge it, and then that will be potentially a dupe. I don't know. I think a Paraffin Enforcer is still a better dupe. Yeah, let's get rid of these. We don't need them anymore. Purge another one of these. That's fine. Alright, this is looking better. I'm feeling better about this run now. I think we've gotten through the weird bullcrap. Let's see. Damage shield doesn't have a whole lot of squishy backliners, but I think I still do this. You're really going to come in at max cost? Well, I have to get this down there, so the question is, do I do this, or do I bring that down as well? Probably should just get this down while I can. I mean, I have the Restoring Retreat, but we can just do this. You get down there. Let's give you that. No slays so far. Fucking hell. We can get just the maximum amount of stuff here. I want the slay. I don't want to lose the moldeds. Okay, keep you alive. 6:15. I think if I daze you, she doesn't die, and we do kind of want her to die. I don't have enough pip though, so I guess I don't want her to die yet. Might as well just keep you dazed. Get a heal. Just get you another hit. Now I can be fine having this die now. Get the pip space to replay it. Do we even want this Pyrogrow? I feel like it's alright. We'll counteract it there. Yeah, once we get going, we get going. Alright. Unleash a Wildwood we'll take. Let's still do that. We get a ton of energy eventually, but might as well make it easy on ourselves until then. We're just doing this for the hell event. I mean, there's nothing here. Still better than this side. And, do we helmet Paraffin Enforcer? It is a lot of damage to the floor, but maybe that's better. Yeah, this should be the final Hellvent after it's gotten a few more stacks. So let's Hellvent this now. I think that's fine. I guess we just go full Strangler here. I get less health from the Thornlord path. Get the 2 molded, so we don't need these printed molds. Alright, definitely bottom floor setup as always here. The only thing, like, the final battle, like, there is going to be an issue of silencers, and I forgot at these Merchant of Magics to actually add damage to my stupid dude. Why didn't I use this? Because I'm dumb. Why didn't I use that? Okay, we got that. I think this is fine. I lost 1 molded, it's really not the end of the world. Definitely, oh shit. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. With the boiler room, I really don't need this Pyrogrow. Yeah, we need to draw. Right, we got our pip space, so that unit dying is fine. Everything here is dying. Get this ready to go. Get you, I mean, yeah, if they're still getting hit, so let's get you down. You can come down with that. Do that. Spell chain couldn't be more useless on that. How are you dying? Oh, we lost the girl, and then I didn't get any reform. I only have 1 reform card, huh? Might not have been my best moment. Well, let's not do that then. I should get rid of Pyrogrow. Give you a heal. Athane first to Thal is the boss. That could be annoying. Alright, they're dying. I'm not going to mess with this at all. Even though I probably could have did a full heal and that would have been good, but whatever. One more Restoring Retreat, I think is okay. Fatal Melting... No. That was a bad reward set. But yeah, we'll go here. Take the health that we don't need. Void Armament's a little risky. But I might. I was planning on hellventing the deployable thing. I get this other deep BT blade. Sinner Salve, I believe, works with this now. If my last run was indicative of it. Sketch is not horrible, huh? If it puts the unit on top, it kind of is. But it usually puts them on bottom, doesn't it? It goes bottom to top, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we'll take it. I'll take that. Crown is acceptable. Let's first merge. Let's buy this. I know it's late for it. Or should I take the Void Armament? I think this is just fine. We'll go here, and I could save myself a Hellvent by just deploying it. And then I could just Hellvent. The Waxen Spike? Or just Hellvent card again. I still probably should just Hellvent the other one since it has more damage. I mean, we got so now we're looking good. I think we just Hellvent that. Where is that one? 62 damage. Yeah, let's duplicate that. I can't do anything there. Ah, oh, damn it. Well, that was a horrible thing. I did not factor in that that thing costs 175. Horrible cost there. I mean, it's not the end of the world that I don't have it. Do we just take this anyway? I'm really worried that it might purge a unit when I'm... like, if I use it correctly, it's good, but... Let's just reroll, see if we get the silence room. We don't... But we do have this. I don't think this is actually good for us. The Fight Club, probably not good either. I think we just fight without the club. So I think we set up mid. That way I have time. No, we'll set up bottom. If I don't get the rooted, we can just bring people back down. That's just how it's going to have to be. These costs are bullshit. Whatever. Actually worked out just fine with the sketches. Alright, no restoring retreat, so we're going to have to go with these. I'm going to keep one of these, but the rest of this is getting fucked. Alright, play that. Play that. Play that. That. The spell chain actually worked there, nice. Alright, take it back. Spell chain unleashed the Wildwood. Totally makes sense. I could spare some Pyre HP and just not play this. I feel like it's gonna probably be fine just to play though. We can move you down. Do this just to not incant them. Who does this go on? You? Alright, let's get you-know-who. Probably should just play that. I guess I'll play this. There's no real reason to. We can kill that. Never mind. Fucking Titan skin. Blasted Titan skin. I'm losing so many slays because of those guys. That's a full house. 7. We're at full health, so I don't need to actually play that. long as they're all getting their stuff, we're fine here. Alright, we're doing good. I think that the Titan fight may be harder than that, but not massively harder. We got a lot of room to have stuff here, so... Alright, horrible costs. But we should definitely get the units out. That way we can get the bottom 2 floors with whatchamacallit. So we can leave those 2. I know this one's a 0 cost, but... I think we go there and then put the bigger one on her. Yeah, I think we don't play that because it should come in bottom 2 floors anyway. Yeah, there we go. Let's move you because you got the damage. And then we'll go you and you. And then that's the shittier one. Let's go here. We won't play that because I need that wildwood for sure. One second. Alright, to rush through this one. Alright, let's see. We want this for sure. We want that. And the rest is here, I think. We want to play this too. We only care about just adding burnout to them, so we'll just add the burnout there. Probably just do that. We don't care too much about getting the slays right now. Do that for the draw. Losing them sucks. We can replay them, but they're going to lose their own burnout, which definitely sucks. We can put that there at least. Maybe I hold this to apply burnout to at least one of them. If that makes sense. These guys are fuckers, though, huh? Alright, we can just play one of them there. Let's play these first. You go in front. We gotta keep you alive. That's good. Doesn't matter which one we put here. You down. Play that. Play that. Play that. We need to get that Unleash the Wildwoods ASAP. Alright, we got it. I can give this to one of them. Play these. I could also move him down, but we're gonna take a while here anyway, so that's fine. I can give you that damage, doesn't matter. Do I have any more? Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll keep these. Play that. How close are we up here? Probably keep the Dripfall. I don't know that I do that. I mean, I could bring them back down. There's no big harm in that. Just get him another hit there. And then I think we get rid of all these other cards. We got you. Just bring him back down for another hit. Why not? Alright, now I just gotta kill Entropy. We can still bring him down. There's like not too much harm in that. And then this guy is one short there, really? Alright, whatever. And I can... Yeah, that looks good. Oh no, he's not short. We just have to kill the Entropy and we're good. Alright, so we get through it here. I apologize, I won't be able to do a whole lot here. But... because I gotta rush off here. But, you know, fun seed. Tough one. Horrible Malicka's offerings for the most part. Granted, we still, I think, may have came out slightly positive on it. I won't really be able to do a full in-depth analysis on that, but I think I'm glad I took the gauge. I don't know, it had some weird things, but I think overall it was good. Turns out gauge is bad, or good even in a bad combo. And I gotta say, the Bloodletter, hey, that's the best Bloodletter I've ever had. And these things were clutch. Like I said, the BT blade is pretty much the nuts. Plus, we got the super good House Hammer, so those things were certainly good. But yeah, that was a weird one. We like nearly died on like the first 4 or 5 rings, and then it kind of stabilized once we high rolled the equipment. But yeah, that was a fun seed. Thank you for it. I'll do a quick run through of where's everybody else's. Yeah, let's do a quick run through of everybody else's. Full sweep. Energizing rings, interesting. Has a BT blade. Animus' speed, interesting. So he did not find the Animus of Will, which must have made his run a lot harder. Though he did find some other stuff here. It looks like gift box with excavated ember, root seeds, and wax. Wow, this is a way different one than we had. There's like an excavated ember and shit. Where did that come from? Oh, there was like a... Well, there was definitely good caverns on this event, that's for sure. There's a Balatro event. Yeah, so there was a consumer move at one of those. There must have been. Well, that was about as different of a run from ours as could be. Like, pretty much no real similarities, but that's nice to see. Resin block, different artifacts too, just kind of all around. The flex into Thornlord, that would have more offensive scaling technically. And they found that unit, or that equipment, the same as we did. Still different though, no Animus of Will. Tycoon, that would have been big gold. The Wax and Spike. Though their Wax and Spike is probably not nearly as good without the Paraffin Enforcer. Wicklash. And then... Yeah, I'm just sorry, I'm just kind of firing through this here. Where does this die? This dies... We made it pretty far, ring 7. Or ring 6. 7, yeah. I guess the Thane was probably too much for it, is my guess then. 1% damage. And then... Oh, there was a Zone of Silence as well. This deck looks pretty thin. Probably just needed, like, there was some good stuff, but it just needed something else than a Lady of the Reform and the Wildenton. Maybe the plan here was some sort of rat trap thing. But yeah, it probably just doesn't have enough for that. Alright, well I do have to go, but thank you for that seed. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.